Mwasala, an African kingdom torn by wars and scarcity. There lived a boy named Kendi. Mwasala was a place of ancient traditions where everyone played their part to ensure the survival of the community. But Kendi was different. Known for his mischievous nature, he often disturbed the peace, stealing roasted yam, chasing goats through the market, and pulling pranks on elders during festivals. Yet, for all his mischief, Kendi understood the traditions of his people and respected their rituals. Kendi's parents, Nyari, his mother, and Rudo, his father, were farmers who struggled to keep him in line. R.A.C often said, "This boy will either bring us shame or become the pride of Mwasala." Rudo, a calm man, believed Kendi's wild spirit would one day lead him to greatness. One fateful evening, while exploring the outskirts of the village, Kendi heard a faint whining. Following the sound, he discovered a majestic yet injured horse lying by the river. Its coat shimmered like polished ebony, and its eyes glowed faintly with a golden hue. The horse, which Kendi later named Zuberi, meaning strong in Swahili, had marks resembling Asian tribal patterns on its body. Kendi nursed Zuberi back to health, using herbs he had learned about from his mother. In return, Zuberi showed an unusual intelligence, understanding Kendi's words and gestures. Over time, the bond between them deepened. Zuberi was no ordinary horse. It seemed to possess an ancient spirit tied to Mwasala's history. Elders in the village whispered about a prophecy of a rider and a beast who would protect the village. Training Zuberi required patience and discipline, two things Kendi never had mastered. Slowly, he became more focused, working at dawn to feed and groom the horse. He began to study the village warriors, learning combat techniques and even crafting his own spear from ironwood. He practiced tirelessly, running alongside Zuberi and perfecting his aim. For the first time, Kendi felt a sense of purpose. His mischief faded, and the people of Mwasala began to notice his transformation. His father, Rudo, gifted him an ancestral charm, a necklace said to grant courage to warriors. One moonless night, the village drummer sounded an alarm. Scouts had spotted an army of invaders marching towards Mwasala. These invaders, known as the Zikala, were notorious for burning villages and enslaving survivors. Fear gripped the people. At the village council, Kendi shocked everyone by volunteering to fight. "I will defend Mwasala," he declared. Though many doubted him, his determination moved the elders. They allowed him to join the warriors, and Kendi swore to protect his people, riding Zuberi into battle. The war drums echoed across the plains as the Zikala army descended upon Mwasala. Kendi mounted on Zuberi, led a small group of warriors. Zuberi, with its supernatural speed and agility, seemed to dance through the battlefield, evading arrows and striking fear into the enemy. Kendi fought with unmatched bravery, using his spear and shield to protect his comrade. But the battle came with a heavy price. The Zikala had a powerful warlord who cornered Kendi. Just as the warlord raised his blade, Zuberi leaped between them, taking the blow meant for Kendi. With a fierce cry, Kendi struck down the warlord and rallied the warriors to victory. The Zikala retreated and Mwasala was saved. After the battle, Kendi cradled Zuberi, who lay gravely wounded. The horse, with its golden eyes dimming, nuzzles Kendi's hand one last time. As Zuberi passed, the tribal mark on its body glowed and faded, merging into the earth. The elders explained that Zuberi was a guardian spirit, sent to guide Kendi and protect Mwasala. Kendi buried Zuberi, on a hill overlooking the village and erected a stone marker carved with the symbols of their bond. He vowed to honor Zuberi's sacrifice by living as a protector of his people. Kendi's bravery became legend. The people of Mwasala named him Kendi, the beloved warrior. He went on to teach the next generation of warriors, ensuring they would always be ready to defend their own. His story was passed down through generations. The Legend of Kendi.